I got into sports psychology, I only thought it was going to be just athletes. That's the extent in which I thought that I would be working in those populations. But then all of a sudden, a member of the Alabama Symphony Orchestra calls me and says, look, I don't really have a clinical issue. I just have some nervousness, some anxiety before going on stage in certain events. Do you think you could help me? Well, you know what? That's right in my wheelhouse, and that's exactly the same thing that many athletes feel before going into a big game or a big event. They have a little bit of performance anxiety. So I said, absolutely, love to work with you. Well, I had some success with this band member and this orchestra member, and so then the word spread around, and then I started working with other members of the orchestra, and some of them were going on these auditions to play for larger orchestras in bigger cities. In fact, all of the musicians that I worked with, I had success with every single one of them, which was just a fantastic outcome for them. I was able to use some or most of the theories and techniques I use with athletes into the members of the orchestra. And you know what? The thoughts transition perfectly from one domain into the next. These same techniques and theories can work for any performer, whether you're an actor, a theater, stage, in front of a TV camera, whatever it is you're doing. The same things that happen in the athletic mind to make them or to help them become successful or contribute to their failure also happen in the mind of the musician or the person that's in any kind of business that requires some kind of performance standard. And that includes a business environment, because a lot of times a business is structured where there are quotas to be met. And so if you're getting down to the end of the month and you haven't met your quota, there could be a lot of pressure, which then could increase your stress and anxiety. And of course, as you know, probably know, the more you're stressed, the more your anxiety, most people are not going to perform up to their best in that kind of environment. I was able to provide these professional musicians sport and exercise psychology techniques to help them overcome any kind of performance anxiety, any kind of performance decreases they think they were going to have, or in fact they did have in the past when faced with similar circumstance. I help them overcome that. So if you're a performing artist, whether you're a musician or an actor, or if you're in the business world, we can use those techniques that I use with athletes all over the world and help you to become a better musician, a better actor, or hopefully make more money in your industry. My contact information is listed below. Just give me a call when you're ready, and I look forward to seeing you then.